Whoa, it's moldy. Sorry, I've just always wanted to say that. In this video, me and Cobb are each going to start a new 2.2 level, but every 20 minutes, we swap levels. There will be 4 swaps in total, meaning we each get 2 turns with each level. However, there is a twist. I have a goal, and that is to troll Cobb as much as possible. Big credits to Wulzy for coming up with the idea, and let's begin. Oh, also, before the video starts, I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers before the end of January, so if you want to help me achieve that, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. It's fine if you don't, I just thought I'd ask. Immediately, I was ready to throw a curveball at Cobb. Unlike how most others do level swaps, I was already prepared to troll Cobb as much as possible. My hypothesis was that he hasn't set up his platformer hotkeys yet, so doing this would cut into his time. Anyway, to baffle Cobb even more, I decided to make the level vertical. I started construction of this tower, and decided to use the cube, jetpack, and ballgame modes to make the gameplay. First up, the player has to use these boxes to traverse upwards. Secondly, the player has to fly higher while dodging these deadly saw blades. Thirdly, the player has to squeeze through these tight tunnels of the ball before reaching the top, where they can escape through here and reach freedom. I placed this block under the ground to serve as a base to lock the camera's X position. By that, I mean the camera goes up but not to the left and right, making climbing this tower much easier. But this is only the case as long as this one block stays safe. In order to warn Cobb not to remove it, I left this message here.
Alright, your time is up,
So, due to Cobb rudely interrupting me to mention that my turn was over, I was not able to finish this warning. I guess now all we can do is just hope Cobb spares this innocent block. Yo, alright, yeah.
Alright, so 4 times during the recording my game crashed, so I lost like 2 levels.
Oh gosh, I could see you had some fun in chat right there. From the looks of it, Cobb had a lot of trouble. I wonder if my unconventional level would make his time even harder. Anyway, Cobb left me this layout. For this next part, the only way for you to understand what I was about to do is if we travel back in time 2 months. I have to make a rate-worthy level in under 3 hours to beat a Geometry Dash record. If you've been around my channel for some time, you will probably know of a level called Plutonic. I made it in this video, and it actually got featured in-game. Cobb decided to reference it in his level through both the name and song. Because of this, I had no other choice but to make this level Plutonic styled. I started by making these legendary block designs. No, I am kidding, they look even worse than the ones in Plutonic. And those look pretty bad. I then added these ground spikes. I know this isn't using any 2.2 features so far, but I'll add some later, don't worry. Afterwards, I started adding more blocks in the sky, being held by these chains. There was still lots of time left on the clock, so I added these pulses and these arrows. I know a lot of this sounds very generic and predictable, but there is real value as to why myself and many others create like this. In case you are new to creating, or even if you are not new but don't know this yet, the average traditional level consists of the following components, being block design, ground spikes, air decoration, custom background, and pulses. In this turn, I managed to get the block design, ground spikes, pulses, and some of the air decoration done. Let's hope Cobb can add a custom background, as my turn was about to end. Just not before I added this message to tell Cobb to turn this wave part into a clubstep monster. Because clubstep monster. However, just before my turn was about to end, something crazy happened. I forgot to click record. I'm not even kidding. In case you don't know, I never record my videos all in one file. This is just in case one file gets corrupted or something, or as with what happened when I was building Plutonic, my computer just decided to restart for no reason. Is it just me, or is it kind of funny how when building Plutonic, I lost footage? Just as I lost footage while building this Plutonic styled level. So as I ended this footage, I forgot to click record again. Anyway, all you need to know is that I added this fella and some camera rotation. Unfinished camera rotation actually, because I was once again so rudely interrupted. Anyway, with our levels now swapped, I got to see what Cobb did to my tower. Oh gosh, what is this? So Cobb made the whole thing transparent and attempted, with failure, to make all my boxes invisible. Cobb, how could you do this? At least he kept our favorite block unharmed. Well, for now at least, because there's still another swap coming up. I like what he did with the bricks, I just didn't like how he turned our sturdy castle into a transparent cylinder. So I basically undid everything he did because, you know, I wasn't going down without a fight. I had a goal to troll Cobb, and troll Cobb I was going to do. I reverted the tower back to its opaque, sturdy self and fixed the boxes. I then started constructing the background for the tower, using these darker brick objects with some cutouts for windows. I then made a saw design and sprinkled around more boxes. But then... Are you kidding me? Yeah, my game crashed, so I made this saw design and sprinkled around these boxes. Again. I then changed the level's main color from blue to gray, going with this really dark castle theme. Using my remaining time, I added this door that closes once you enter the tower. It can either lock you in or out. Anyway, it was time for another swap. I saved the boxes.
Let's go.
Johnny. No. Despite my goal in this video being to troll Cobb, I must admit, I never saw Johnny coming. In order to pay respects to Johnny, I knew I had to make him a crown. But wait, this is exactly what Cobb was planning all along. I'd be messing with him through my messages and distractions, but now he was the one distracting me. At the time, I was oblivious to this, and not only spent valuable time giving Johnny a crown, but I gave him a big brother too. Emphasis on big. Remember earlier when I said I was hoping Cobb would add a custom background? Well, he didn't. He made this legendary club-step monster though. Anyway, after adding a custom background, I started experimenting with hue shifts on the pulses. I didn't like them at all, so I guess we can consider that 5 minutes wasted. I did, however, add these object outline pulses, which I think looks pretty cool. I didn't really know what to do next, so all I did was add these grass pieces and these connector pieces inside the blocks. I then changed this wave portal to a swingcopter portal. Because it's 2.2, of course we gotta show off the swingcopter. I was about to place some smaller saw blades, but then...
Alright, it's time.
Yeah. Oh, this is awesome, this torch.
Alright, let me see yours. Dang, okay, okay. This looks awesome now.
I didn't really do much at all.
I also like what you did to Johnny.
This Moldy's basement is so cool. Uh-oh. I really like the details Cobb added, as it really makes the level feel complete. However, do you notice anything different? Well, Cobb finally got revenge. After all my attempts to troll him, whether it be the vertical level design or hiding these Easter eggs to move him off track, Cobb did the one thing I said not to from the start. He removed this block. I even left part of a message to tell him not to remove it, but he did anyway? Even after all my attempts to troll him, even after all the times I undid his progress and removed his ideas, he managed to get back at me by deleting the one thing I couldn't bear to lose. While I did do some innocent trolls, I didn't want to straight up sabotage his work. Although I am kind of regretting that now. Oh, also, why did he call the level Moldy's basement? I thought basements were underground, but this is a tower that stretches far above that. I want to give a big thanks to Wulzy for coming up with the original level swap idea and starting the trend, as well as a thanks to Cobb for doing this with me. I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing if you like this content, and also be sure to check out Cobb's video, which I will link in the description. I hope you all have a fantastic day, as always.